Today we're taking this way down past the bicycle shop, and it's open. I advocated for the original towpath, but I tell you, I really like the surface. It will bring a lot more people out, and it won't be as muddy after it rains. That is for sure. So, very nice job, National Park Service, C&O, National Historic Park. The surface is a little bit different. It's a little more coarser topping on the surface. I actually like it. It doesn't stick to your tires quite as much as the other one. Well, actually, not at all. It doesn't stick to the tires at all. Alright, so that's mile 125. So where we got on was probably about 124 and a half. 124 and 3/4, somewhere in there. This section of the towpath doesn't get used very much, I think, because of the rail trail up there. But now I think the rail trail has some competition. It's a resurfaced path, towpath. White Rock, hiker biker. So either they're not finished in this section, or this is a really fine resurfacing here. This is the difference. This is a really fine resurfacing, and the other was a little more coarser. Starting in Hancock. CSX train. I missed the eyebrow cave. I wasn't looking, I guess. But look at this. That's the rail trail above there. That chimney stack goes pretty high. That's coming up on mile 14 on the rail trail up there. That's where those glaciers, those sleet piles were, up here around the bend, right up on the rail trail. They're all off the rail trail surface now. I love this section. Gotta watch the sticks. Quite a few of them. The river is right there. Look at that. So next time you're through here, don't pick the rail trail, pick the towpath and see what you think. It gives a whole different atmosphere with the river right here. Right now I can see, because there's no leaves in the trees, concrete reinforce that slope. Imagine the Western Maryland train running on that. $128. I don't know what that foundation was from. I'm curious. Okay, so still in progress. So they prepped this area for resurfacing. $129. So today the resurfacing has gone up to about 128.5 from 124.5. So about 4 miles so far completed. A 129.5 area. Leopard's Mill. I kept calling it Leonard's Mill. Leopard's Mill. Hiker biker. And a bench. You can sit and watch the railroad all day long. All the live long day. So that's 129.9. 130 is up here. Got this lock. Okay, this is working. See if I can squeeze by him up here when he stops. Alright, so I think he's waiting for me. Slide on by. Try to get his attention, make sure he sees me. Thank you. And here you can see the original service before they started preparing for the resurfacing. Now see, this isn't too bad. The resurfacing is good and real nice, but from a long time, at least a decade plus traveling on this, it's not too bad here. It does improve after a rain though. This could be kind of muddy in spots. So anyways, resurfacing is here to stay. And it does improve the towpath for the majority of people. So at that lock back there, that was mile 130. And if we've traveled about 7/10 of a mile, there'll be a bridge crossed over the canal with a little parking lot. And they call that Cohill Station. It used to be an area back when the railroad ran to unload cargo and so forth, and it's right here. What do you know? Cohill Station. And a little path down to the river if you have a kayak or something. So let's get off and take a look at the map. So we passed Leopard's Mill campsite, 129.9. Went up that little incline for the lock, 130. And we're about right here. This is a road out here. This circles up, crosses the rail trail, but this is a road, and also curves back up it's a hill and a curve, and the rail trail goes right through there. So, but that's where we're at. Now I'm going to decide if I want to go up to the rail trail from here and connect it. So from here, if you stayed on the towpath, this is what you'd be seeing. There is another campsite at 133.6, so about 3 miles from here to my right. But that's Cape and Junction. All right, so from here, you could stay in the towpath and just keep on going, obviously. But I'm going here to the road. I don't suggest you do this unless you're familiar with riding on the roads, you have all your safety gear, and you can be seen. And even still, you need to watch out for traffic, blind curves. Know that you're in a blind curve or a hill. All right, so from here, you could stay in the towpath and just keep on going, obviously. But I'm going here to the road. I don't suggest you do this unless you're familiar with riding on the roads, you have all your safety gear, and you can be seen. And even still, you need to watch out for traffic, blind curves. Know that you're in a blind curve or a hill. But yeah, I'm going to head out here. The shortest connection will be out here and up the hill. Now, I haven't actually cycled this, but I can see the hill when I cross over on the rail trail up there, and that's where I'm going to head. But I do have to be watching out for traffic. I mean, you're not going to see a lot of traffic. You might not see anything at all, but just in case. And it's just up there. Now, if you went this way, I think about a mile, and on the right, there's kind of a incline with a paved, looks like a one-lane road, but it's like a driveway. It connects a driveway up into other homes back up in there. Yeah, but also there's another gate off the road up here too. So anyways, you're fine to just stay on the towpath, or if you want to investigate and you're careful, let's go the road. Well, here we go. Take a quick walk down here. This time of year it's getting warmer. It's mid-60s, maybe even 70 today. So watch out for the snakes. They'll be coming out, if not out already. So anyways, this is Cohill Junction. Head back up. Imagine that sees a lot of water. Okay, so on the bike. Okay, it's on the bike. So don't do this unless you're okay with roads. There's be just an occasional vehicle that may travel through here, or may not see any. But that pull off over here, it's a parking lot, parking area. Pretty convenient if you want to camp. You're 1 mile east or 3 miles west. And here's a look down the other way. Okay, I haven't been on here before, so let's investigate. So I'm going to say that's the rail trail up there. I don't suggest this, but if you had to get on the rail trail, this is one point that you could get on there. But I would go to the right, make sure you're out of traffic, and then go across. Don't try to go left here right now, unless you can see your mirrors and stuff. So go into here, in the safe zone, then turn. Then watch and look both ways. Okay, nothing coming. And that's how it's done. So I was on that road for at least a half mile, 3/4 maybe. Okay, so Cohill Station was right down there. I came up the road behind me, right down through there. That road there, past those couple of houses, and here I am. I've been on both of these a number of times, but had the rest of the towpath been resurfaced, I would have investigated that further and showed you. But they're working on it. I imagine here soon. So down there, that's where I turned. That road. And right down there around the bend is the Cohill Station canal crossing, 130.7. So it's not real close to there, but it's closer than going the other way. If you were really trying to get onto the rail trail and to get off the towpath for some reason. But there are campsites on the towpath either 3 miles this way or a mile back the other way from that Cohill Station area. And mile 17. So where I got on the rail trail back there was about 16 and a half or a little more. Past the rail trail parking lot to the terminal end. When you see this shack like this, you're either at 5 or 19 mile marker. We're on the west end, so that's 19. So right down there is the Capon Junction campsite. On the map it says 133.6 off the towpath. It's near mile 20, 19 and a half. Lock 54 down there, and then Lock 55 is next, and that's that detour from the towpath onto the rail trail here. So that's mile 20. Polly Pond down here into a creek. We'll cross over it, and the bridge for the towpath is closed, as you know. That's right down there. See my other video for a better view of that. I might show a picture of it in there. From here to the end of the rail trail is about 7 miles. (21), and if you're coming out from 68, that's where you'll be coming from. If you were going down here to that parking lot here at Pierre, it's up here another mile. It's hard to get to from this end. Several miles off of 68. Easier to get off of Big Pool area east of Hancock. Can't see it, but can you hear it? CSX. (22). Down there's the towpath. That's the other detour, the west end, for that closed bridge. (23). Firewood next year. 138. Then 24 is up here shortly. This is the detour for the rail trail going around the Indigo Tunnel. The rail trail continued, it would be there and would meet the portal of the Indigo Tunnel right down here. You might be able to see it through the trees when I get up here further. Mile 24 of the detour. You can barely see the opening right there. The top of the mantle. Let's see it right here. There it is. You can smell it actually too. It's really cool. Cold air coming out. It smells like old coal. If you're going to Pawpaw, this would be about 18 miles from here to get off onto the path down to Pawpaw at about 156.1. I'm not going to go there today. I started riding too late, but I will go up here to the terminus of the rail trail. I always like this part too. It's a little more open, not as much junk trees to block your view. Sycamore tree. Okay, Zacchaeus. $139. $25-mile marker. 1 mile to the Indigo Neck, about 139.5-mile marker. And take a break. 40. You can see it here for a little while longer until the leaves come out. That's the ramp back up to the rail trail for a little bit longer. Or you could stay on this. So we're going to go up. It's always a decision. Which way? Which way do I go, Daddy? Alright, here we go. Okay, I like this, it's angled. It's better. You hear the wind above us, so the tunnel is down there. This is a drive-by tour today, ride-by tour, and let's go. Bike's ready to go. It's trying to go, pushing me. I keep pushing the walk button with my belly. Okay, let's go. Ah, they have a picnic table now. Nice. Okay. It's been spitting some rain, and I forgot to check the forecast. I thought it was going to be clear until the night, but my wife said there was rain coming in this afternoon. But so far it's just been spitting some. But another mile, a little bit, I'll be turning back, and the wind is coming up some. $27, and there would happen to be a tree down. Really? Seriously? Okay. Well, we gotta do it. Gotta go. half mile to go. Okay, let's cross it. Hairy vine, be careful, don't touch it. Poison ivy. Well, you can always wait in here for the rain to pass. Yeah. Take quick snaps of pictures and get back there in the tunnel. Let's see if this rain passes. Yes, that's rain you see. And that's a shortcut down to the towpath. And we're here. Take a walk over here real quick. You've seen it before. You're going to see it again. The towpath. And the other side. About 143.5. Alright, let's step up here. And there it is. Okay, here we go. Don't fall down there. Wouldn't be fun. Okay. So I'm getting wet. I didn't bring my poncho. I forgot. That's right. Okay, we'll ride fast, dodge the raindrops. Okay, going back now. 27 mile marker. Just a moderate sprinkle. Well, more than a sprinkle. Getting wet. Okay. Bill's place. There's the lower parking lot down there for the C&O. So I'm looking, there's nothing coming. Nothing coming at all. Okay, gotta put the phone away. Raining pretty good now. Okay, so finally the rain has passed. About 7 miles almost. Mild rain shower, enough to get wet. About 9.8 mile mark. Slippery when wet, be careful. This is about 9 1/4 or 9 1/3, and there's that, what I'm calling it, a visitor center. I think I read. I'm not sure if it's open. I'll have to look it up. I said that last time too, didn't I? Okay, let's go up here to Burger King. I need a bite to eat. Yes, it says Hancock Visitor Center on the sign. So let's go up here. Not down there, up here. There you go. Okay, so I ate supper, lunch really, but supper. Back to 6.2 or 3, so about 3 miles from Burger King. Lights are on, reflective vest is on. Not that I need it on the towpath or the rail trail, but it's on just in case. Things are wet. Second half of my ride back got kind of wet, so all good. Wrapping up this day. 40 plus miles. Another good day to just meander around. And Hancock going west was being resurfaced on the towpath. So video will post at some point here. And mile 9, I'm looking for about 6.2 where Little Pool is. I parked in that parking lot up there off of I-70. Okay, next you'll hear from me will be when I'm back at the truck. Y'all have a good day and night. And the Blue Goose, the way it looks going back. Couple miles to go. Mile 7. Sun's trying to peek through. See it there? Okay. Hi. Okay, this is my turn. Right here, Little Pool's down there. The steps. And this is the ramp. It's steep, so it's probably slippery as heck. Let's see. Push your bike up. Okay, there's the truck ahead of me. you can only turn right and go east. So if you had to go west, you probably have to go down and turn around at the next exit and then flip around the other way. So, all right, load up the bike, and that's a wrap. Can't go that way to exit. Have to go to the right, and that is the exit back onto I-70, and that'll head east on 70. There's no westbound re-entry. Here we go. That was exit 5 as I headed westbound earlier. Now I'm heading eastbound, I-70.